So in this video I'm going to be telling you why I'm not going to be eating high protein despite trying to bodybuild. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So in today's video I'm going to be talking about my experiences with the high protein vegan diet and why I'm not going to be doing that diet. Basically I tried it, you know, I was eating like more beans, more tofu. I was eating these textured soy proteins and things like that, and then the rest essentially I was eating like whole foods. So I was eating like oats, you know, all the grains like brown rice, vegetables, things like that. And wow, I felt so like heavy in the stomach and like bunged up. Almost reminded me of back in the days when I was eating meat. And you know, I felt constipated. I'm in a regular routine in the morning, so you know, I wake up and I go, and then I would literally wake up in the morning, and then I was like, oh, I feel kind of like a brick in the stomach, and you know, I feel bloated, but it's not coming out, you know. And I'd even sometimes just sit on the toilet and just sort of hope, you know, that something was going to come out. I was like, what? So anyway, I kind of thought, well maybe it's just like me adjusting. So I kind of gave it like another week, and then I started to have like the most awful like smelling farts and things like that, which normally, you know, if I do have gas, I don't really have too much gas. If I do have it, it doesn't smell at all, you know, it's just like a puff of wind kind of thing, right? I mean, unless of course there is times, you know, if I do some bad food combining or something, it can give me some smelly gas, but usually it only lasts like an afternoon. This lasted like a week, and it was almost like rotting, almost like when I was eating meat. Like it was like that basically. In fact, yeah, I would just compare it to like that. It was like that. I didn't feel great. I didn't feel like high energy or anything like that. So I just thought to myself, I don't know why all these like vegan bodybuilders are still obsessed with protein when they should know that like protein isn't everything. It's just basically a money-making gimmick. Like, oh, buy a protein powder, and coming up with all these figures saying that you need more protein, blah blah blah. And you know, I thought to myself,
well, these guys are real swole,
right? I may as well give it a go. Like, I'll eat what they're eating, kind of thing. And obviously, I mean, it's not the full picture though, is it always? Just because I'm eating what they're eating, I guess it's not necessarily doing what they're doing or taking what supplements they may be taking or whatever, right? So anyway, I gave it a go, really didn't like it. So from now on I'm going to be going back to my whole foods, plant-based diet, focusing high on fruit at the moment because it's really hot, and I'm just finding in myself it's almost impossible to stay hydrated. Like, I can be drinking 4 or 5 litres of water a day and still not hydrated. So if I was to eat oatmeal in the morning, that just sucks up all the water, and I found myself not hydrated at all. So the only way that I've really been keeping properly hydrated this past week or so, where we're having like 41C and things like that, is just by eating the fruit. So I honestly feel so much better on high carb. Always have, ever since I've been vegan. So really, ever since I've been vegan, I've always been high carb as well. So essentially I'm just going to go back to my typical kind of diet, which is 80+% carbs, or at worst case scenario 70, but I don't think it's ever that at the moment. I'm eating super high fruit, so I'd say it's anything between 80 and 90, and I'll still probably, because I still have beans in the night, just 1 portion of beans. I'm not saying that when I was eating the beans that they were the problem, because I've never had any problem with beans before, and I used to have about 300 grams a day dry. So yeah, I honestly think that these high protein processed foods, tofu, those fake meats, you know, like textured soy protein and all that sort of shit, it's absolute garbage. Ethics aside, you know, it's just like eating a chunk of beef, really. Digestion wise, it just sits in your stomach and ferments. So yeah, absolutely awful. Definitely not going back to anything like that. If I do, you know, if I was to have maybe like a tofu burger or whatever on like an occasion, then yeah, whatever, but I'm certainly not going to feed myself these things every day. So anyway, if you've had any similar experiences, let me know in the comments down below. Give this video a like if you've liked it, and if you're not already, feel free to subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you soon, everyone.